Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share a story that might make you see your challenges in a different way. It's about a young boy who thought his problems were too big to handle, but he didn't understand a simple fact. Most of the time, the problems we face aren't as big as they seem, and the solutions are right in front of us. By the time I finish this story, you'll understand this for yourself. So sit back, take a deep breath, and stay with me until the end. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by fields, there lived a boy named Arav. Arav was smart, but he had a bad habit of worrying too much. Even small problems looked like huge mountains to him. If it was too hot outside, he would say, "How can anyone work in this heat?" If his teacher gave him homework, he would complain, "This is impossible." If his mother asked him to help, he would say, "Why is everything so hard for me?" Day by day, Arav's complaints kept getting worse, and people started to avoid him. Nobody likes being around someone who only sees problems. One evening, Arav's dad got fed up with hearing his son's constant sighs. He called Arav and said, "Let's go for a walk. I want to show you something." They walked for a long time until they reached a pond on the edge of the village. The water was calm and peaceful. Arav's dad handed him a small handful of salt and said, "Throw it in." Arav tossed the salt into the pond. His dad then told him, "Now taste the water." Arav bent down, took a sip, and immediately spat it out. "It's really bitter," he said. His dad just nodded. Then he gave Arav another handful of salt, and this time he led him to the big river nearby. "Throw it in here," he said. Arav did what he was told. When his dad asked him to taste the river water, he cupped his hands, took a drink, and looked up in surprise. "It's fresh," he said. "I can't even taste the salt at all." Arav's dad smiled gently and said, "Son, life's problems are like the salt. They are always there, and their number never changes. But how much they affect you depends on the size of your heart. If you keep your heart small like a pond, every problem will make your life unhappy. But if you make your heart bigger like a river, you will hardly feel sad at all." Those words sank deep into Arav's mind. For the first time, he understood that maybe the world wasn't as mean as he thought. Maybe the problem wasn't life, but how he looked at it. That night, lying in bed, Arav couldn't stop thinking about the pond and the river. He whispered to himself, "If I stay like the pond, I'll keep being unhappy. But if I become like the river, I can handle anything." From the next morning, Arav decided to change a little at a time. When his teacher gave him extra homework, he didn't complain. Instead, he told himself, "This is my chance to get better." When his mother asked him to carry buckets of water, he smiled and thought, "This is how I'll get stronger." Arav thought about the pond and the river every day. He wanted to be like the river, so he kept working on himself. When things got tough, he remembered the river and its strength. He tried to be like it, and every day he became a bit stronger. Even when the sun beat down on his back, instead of complaining, he said, "This is just another test. I can handle it." At first it wasn't easy. The old habit of complaining kept pulling him back, but every time he remembered his dad's words, he kept moving forward. Weeks turned into months, and something amazing started to happen. Arav began to change. He wasn't the same boy who cried about everything anymore. People noticed that he was calm. His friends wanted to spend more time with him. His teacher praised him in class. His parents felt proud of him, and most importantly, Arav felt better inside. Problems still came. There were storms, exams, and chores. But he no longer got overwhelmed by them. Instead, he handled them easily. He was like the river, flowing smoothly and carrying its problems with it. One evening, as the sun set behind the hills, Arav sat quietly by the river. He watched the water flow endlessly, carrying leaves, sticks, and stones without stopping. He smiled and whispered, "Every problem in life has a simple solution. It's not about getting rid of it. There's 826 words in the rewritten text. When life gets tough, you have to remember this. Life will always throw challenges at you. Some days will be tough, some nights will feel like they'll never end. But the solution isn't to complain or to run away. The solution is to become stronger, to open your heart up to more, and to face your problems with a calm mind. The truth is straightforward. Problems don't get smaller, we get bigger. And when we get bigger, every problem becomes tiny. So whenever you feel stuck, just ask yourself, am I being like a stagnant pond, or am I being like a flowing river? Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next part of this story. 1. When life gets really tough, you have to remember this. Life will always throw challenges at you. Some days will be tough. Some nights will feel like they'll never end. 2. But the solution isn't to complain or to run away. The solution is to become stronger, to open your heart up to more, and to face your problems with a calm mind. 3. The truth is straightforward. Problems don't get smaller, we get bigger. And when we get bigger, every problem becomes tiny. 4. So whenever you feel stuck, just ask yourself, am I being like a stagnant pond, or am I being like a flowing river? 5. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next part of this story.